anyone surprised at this point? Well, and salutation, my lovely little lunatics. It's me, your good old internet psychopath, Insanity. Here with my co-host, Bob. Hello. And today on the ENSane Report, we're going to do a quick little video, because the last video got corrupted and destroyed, on this whole issue with the cancellation and then reversal of the cancellation of the 9/11 Memorial Tribute in Light thing. Basically, a couple days ago, what ended up happening is they said it's too dangerous due to COVID for us to do the 9/11 Memorial Light, which is a memorial to the Twin Towers attack on 9/11. God, I remember that day. Yeah, we were in social studies class. I was 11 at the time, if I remember correctly. We were just waiting for class to start, and then the teacher comes in all shaken up, and we're like, what's going on? Turns on the TV, and we watched as the second plane hit the tower. Terrible time. Well, at the same time, it showed how much our country can come together. Which is what we need now. Which also might explain why suddenly they decided to shut it off. So, they decided to shut the whole thing down due to the simple fact that the coronavirus was too evil and it could kill everyone. But yeah, here's a quick little thing. The world's beloved twin team. I'm gonna skip through this because I got to get this video up. The world's beloved twin beams of light regrettably will not shine over Lower Manhattan as part of this year's tribute. Michael Frazier said, this incredibly difficult decision was reached in consultation with our partners after concluding the health risks during the pandemic was far too great. Now, how many people, like as you can see, it says right here, nearly 40 stagehands and electricians. So, originally he's like, well, how many people can be? 40! 40! That's all! You can easily make sure these people aren't getting sick. Not like the tens of thousands of people marching through the street. Yeah! God, it's so stupid. But yeah, as I said, due to outrage, which, thank God, which once again, I'm not surprised, but, well, it's the whole thing that the silent majority is getting really angry. Yeah, we really are. So, they all came together, and the biggest thing I like about this is, of course, in the last 20 few hours, we had a conversation with many interested parties and believe we will be able to actually stage it. It's as if the coronavirus really isn't that big of a deal after all. Well, they did have 32,000 deaths. Well, that's due to Cuomo and de Blasio's stupidity. And of course, once again, like stuff like de Blasio will go around. The painting of the BLM, Black Lives Matter stuff in front of Trump Tower. Yeah, he did it without any, he went around the law, took taxpayers' money and just did it himself. He didn't care. And then when someone else says, we want to do our own thing, it's like, you got to follow law. I don't. So this is another one of those things. Yeah. The ground zero for fear of exposing 40 people. No, screw you, you idiots. Immediately, the Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Foundation stepped up to create the same light show event. Yeah, if the city council doesn't want to freaking do it, we'll do it ourselves. We have no problem. We know that COVID is a bunch of bull. Electricians who had erected the lights of tower in earlier years volunteered to help. So yeah, even the people who had done this before, they want to do this. It's a very big moment in our history as a country. And the Siller Foundation planned to hire others who had lost work on Broadway. CEO Frank Miller, who was a firefighter's brother, died on 9/11, told the Post. The firefighter and the police unions jumped aboard to offer their help. Everyone's upset. Everybody. I've never seen such a reaction like this in 19 years since we've been in existence. Yeah, because it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. So yeah, they ended up going back to it. Yeah, and Cuomo says, this year is especially important that we all appreciate and commemorate 9/11, the lives lost and the heroism displayed by the New Yorkers are once again called upon to face a common enemy. So yeah, that's the whole thing. It seems just like divisive politics at this point. It really does, but I honestly attribute this to just overall stupidity. Because, I mean, I have to wear a wet mask to walk into a restaurant and then immediately take the mask off when I sit down. Tens of thousands of people march. And suddenly, but COVID is nowhere to be found because they say Black Lives Matter. So what you're saying is anytime someone wants to have a protest of any kind, they just need to have one person in their protest say Black Lives Matter and hold up a sign. Exactly. And the COVID was already scared. Now, this is just... Yes, I know how bad New York was hit. But once again, that was because of de Blasio and Cuomo's complete and utter incompetence. Don't forget Pelosi. Come down to Chinatown. So stupid. But, once again, 9/11 is such a massive event for our country. It honestly disgusts me that they sat there thinking not to do this, especially during a time like this. They're just scared. They're scared and stupid. But once again, I'm glad that Americans stood up and said, oh, hell no. We ain't dealing with this. You do that. You turn those lights on. For all the people that died, all the people that ran in there and gave their lives when they didn't need to. Show their bravery. Just shows how much the times have changed. And I'm sick of it. Yeah, me too. Well, hopefully Trump can crush in a 49 state landslide. Hopefully he will. That'll be hilarious. Anyway, that's the end of this little video. I'm sorry it's a bit shorter. I just turned out my microphone, cut out 2 minutes into the last one. And I've made sure this whole time that it actually works. Anyway, if you like this video, then check the like button. And subscribe for more insanity. And I will see you all later. Bye, everyone. Bye.